Pisces, how are you? Welcome to the channel and to your reading, Pisces. We are going to connect with your available energies for these next few hours and next few days. We are going to receive a message from your angels who come with a number that can be taken as your lucky number, and of course, take advantage of the angel signal through the message. Well, the number that accompanies you is the number 9. The angel is Archangel Chamuel, and he is talking to us about compassion, service, and the end or culmination of a cycle. Number 9 arrives today to ask you to close the cycle, for you to encourage yourself to let go of everything you realize you should no longer carry, because the 9 speaks to us specifically about that, about a cycle closure. This week is a time for you for reordering from the point of culmination. Although many fear the word end, the reality is that it is part of life, like death. Every end contains a beginning, just as a death continues a rebirth on another plane of existence. The 9 invites you to take stock of every situation, relationship, or attitude that you must end today and move out of your comfort zone. Vibration 9 is also the energy of compassion, mercy, and love for humanity, because he is the humanitarian archangel. That is why the 9 may also be asking you to put yourself at the service of others with some gift that you possess, that you dream of a better world, and that you act accordingly, but without putting yourself on the back burner. It foretells an end of a cycle in all areas, whether in love, health, or work, which is why it also announces the beginning of something new. This does not necessarily mean that you must leave your current partner or your job, but rather that you renew your energies with new attitudes, habits, or ideas. Archangel Chamuel will be by your side this week. He will help you put an end to whatever is necessary, as well as begin something new, and of course, commit yourself to the service of whomever you choose. Trust in his guidance as you embrace this period of transition and meaningful change. I loved it. And it is also an archangel who obviously rules Pisces, who connects a lot with Pisces. And the message also fits Pisces like a glove, even more so in the time we are living in now astrologically. Now we are going to connect with that energy then through the angels as well, but with the message of the tarot. You know, Pisces, that these are generalized readings. If you want to address your specific case, you can consult with me. Have a personal reading, you schedule it through the website. You always see the address here in the video, and you also have a pinned comment on your sign that takes you directly to the page so that you can comfortably choose the reading of your preference. Well, it begins by speaking to us of Archangel Michael, then we continue with Archangel Gabriel, and we have Raziel. Well, number 9, the Hermit. And the Hermit also speaks to us about that, about looking for the possibility of giving light to other people, to oneself, about what could also be rethinking many things, right? Bring light to what is missing in your life to, well, step out of that comfort zone and change what is already weighing you down so much, or what you no longer want to keep maintaining in that way. We'll have answers in these coming days, answers that come to you through what is that conscious meditation, reflecting on certain things. Of course, it deeply connects us with helping others, because you too could wisely be the one to bring light to other people, just as the main angel is telling you right there. Well, precisely here you have 2 quite interesting situations. The closing of the cycle comes hand in hand with what could be this, which is a 3 of Swords. Many of you are certainly becoming aware of the need to turn the page regarding a specific bond, or perhaps concerning this particular situation you are facing. You are beginning to learn what it might truly be like to finally close that chapter, to bring it to a definitive end based on all the lessons you have gathered from your own personal experience. It is time to free yourselves completely from the weight of all this heavy energy, to release the burden you have been carrying, and to finally leave the past behind you once and for all, allowing yourselves the space and the necessary peace of mind to move forward into a brand new, brighter beginning. It is no longer an option to either stay in your comfort zone or choose suffering, but rather to learn from that pain, from that experience, and evolve with respect to that and open yourself to what is coming. Archangel Michael is helping you so that you can consciously close this cycle, end this period of pain, and obviously open yourself to the new opportunities that life is bringing you at this moment. Because really, this situation that you went through made you evolve, and you must be aware of that. You must be aware that time is placing you in a place of great benefit, because the pain literally remains in the past. You have here an invitation to act, come what may, in these days, in spite of everything, in spite of you not feeling like it very much. The Knight of Wands is a card that encourages you to react, that encourages you to march, to advance in the face of what could be something that you need to change. In fact, it is a moment to act. It is that you have an energy that feels totally renewed, and that drives you so that you can act. There's something that makes you move. It could be work. It could be the initiative for change. It could be the new energy that you put into some situation or even some person. Deep down in your soul, you will know exactly what to do and how to react to what motivates you, because you truly appear so brave, and your strength is clear to everyone. You look like you have a very different energy where you will be considered in a specific situation that you changed with respect to the perception of that situation, but also how you are handling it. And what could be security. I mean, I like this a lot because from having found yourself in a phase where you felt weakened, where you felt a little bad emotionally, you take into account that you cannot stay there much longer and act. That is why you have a great revelation or epiphany that comes hand in hand with the Hermit and, I don't know, to move forward come what may, giving light to our life, to the situation from experience. Knight of Wands is a card that also brings news to Pisces, news that motivates you a lot, that makes you somehow also get up. It can also be news of travel, of relocation, work news that is going to move you and that excites you. This can also come hand in hand with a radical change. And that for you, a radical change in the area of work, I mean. And may that also be a reason for you to follow that situation and join in on this movement, right? Because there is a trigger that another person might be causing, and you're sort of jumping on board with this action and you like it because it obviously pulls you away from what could be this attitude, right? At this moment, or that emotion that at this moment you are living or having. And it also helps you a lot to close what you have to close and open yourself surely to the new opportunities. Well, you have the Star card, you have the Ten of Wands card, and you have the Page of Coins card. Very interesting things are coming. Pisces. First of all, the Star connects you with what could also be the light of the Hermit, as I already told you. It's specifically also a situation that makes you excited again or that excites you. A new situation excites you. You get excited again because something specific is going to happen that connects a lot with a desire, with a purpose. It may be that you are in the first phases of something because you have the Star and you have the Page of Coins. So these are two cards that speak to us of learning, or they also speak to us of expansion. What could have to do with your purpose, with this that makes you advance? So something is going to excite you, a new project is going to excite you, a person who appears is going to excite you, new activities that you can get to do are going to excite you. It is that you recover your enthusiasm and you recover your desire. So the Star accompanies you and illuminates you with respect to something that has to do with being hopeful. But it also speaks to us of a great change of attitude on your part, a very positive one, because you are becoming aware, you are realizing that you are overcoming adversities or annoying or painful situations, and you are getting up with another attitude. And life rewards you with what? With miracles. That is why the Star is a card that is associated with miracles. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel better physically. You are going to feel better emotionally. As I tell you, I am sure that something appears that makes you feel excited again, and a proposal comes from a person who could be an earth sign, who invites you to do something from day one with him or her, and who pushes you to put all your intention into it. This could well be a new project that has to do with this that Archangel Chamuel tells you, or something, as I tell you, that is within your possibilities or within your desires. Because you are going to like doing it, you are going to like getting into that situation. You're going to also like knowing or getting to know everything you have to know about that to do it better. And what could be an excellent project will arise, which would end up giving you financial gains because it is a Page of Coins. But what could also arise is a new relationship because someone has the intention of approaching you to propose, well, to see what happens if we start getting to know each other, to contact each other better, to connect with each other better, rather. And above all, to see what happens if we let this that we feel grow. Because I feel you, and here I speak of someone new who you would be willing to see what happens with this person. The invitation is certain, meaning a Page of Pentacles. While it carries the intent to start something, it will always be done from a place of sincerity or loyalty, because that person also has the curiosity or the need to get involved with you as well. So also get ready for this type of surprise, because I think that the epiphany or the revelation can also come from there. And there you will think, how lucky that I didn't stay in my comfort zone, how lucky that I got out. How lucky that I showed myself. How lucky that I showed myself resilient, composed, and opted to choose this, which is wonderful. It is the beginning of a financial project for some of you as well. Financial or not financial, it is a work matter that is obviously going to make you connect with wealth. It may also be that the Page of Coins is bringing us the possibility that you connect with something you have been wanting to do for a long time and haven't had the opportunity because you didn't have the resources to do it. And here I am referring to time, money, or the desire. And it comes hand in hand with something that is going to prepare you because it is a Page of Coins. I will say it again. The Page of Pentacles is here to provide you with knowledge and place you in settings where you can gather preparation. And all of that goes hand in hand with the process of studying and learning. And each time that you get into it, that you surrender yourself to that activity, the more you're going to like it. It is going to fascinate you. It is going to enchant you, and it is going to excite you as well. I think everything will depend on that change of attitude or that new form that you will be having in these days, from what is putting a full stop to what no longer adds to you, no longer serves you. Here you have a 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands is the card that says to Pisces, enough. There's a very big wake-up call regarding certain things that you have been doing for a long time, and you have not taken into account getting rid of that situation or delegating or asking for help. I mean, it is not that you have to take care only of your own things without caring about what is around you. That end of a cycle is also made implicit by the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands represents the end of situations you have been carrying or matters that are no longer your responsibility to handle, marking a release from burdens you no longer need to bear. That is why you also put a final closure on that, because you are wanting to reach something that you really want to reach. That is why the star illuminates that path for you where you feel totally free. You feel more comfortable because you are no longer carrying so many things, not even pain. So you feel as if lighter with respect to your energy, and you are closer to reaching that desire. So I would tell you, Pisces, to prepare yourself, because these days, this week, are going to be days of much expansion and surprises. Because remember, the Page of Coins is going to fascinate you. It is going to bring you a surprise. Guardian angel sends a prayer. And when a guardian angel summons a prayer, it is because you are indeed connected with miracles. It tells you that the prayer goes like this: Almighty God, please help me to remember that this current life is nothing more than a fleeting moment in the vast span of eternity. I truly need your guidance to remember once and for all that this life is merely a dream. Please help me to hold on to this truth so that I can see beyond the surface of my daily reality. Help me to remember that you exist within each person and each thing. Help me to remember that love is everything and that the rest is nothing more than an illusion. Thank you. If you are interested, as I always tell you when I bring this oracle, taking a screenshot and having the prayer will help you. It will help you so that you can, well, connect with the prayer or any type of prayer that you want to be able to recite in these moments. It will help you a lot with this situation that you are wanting to change. So let us connect with this wonderful energy of miracles so that Pisces can once again recover this illusion.